Welcome to hell.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of What the Famicom Podcast, a podcast for gamers who
hate gaming podcasts.
Gaming. Thank you. I'm your co-host, What the Nickacon.
I was gonna say Dantendo, but I'm gonna change mine to Belladonna.
Ooh, good choice.
And people, I mean, if you don't know what this episode's about, it doesn't make any sense to you, but you will.
1998, baby. We're gonna bring it back to a little four-way Mortal Kombat-esque game.
Well, I want to kind of throw a question at you. What does Nintendo and the Wu-Tang Clan have in common?
I don't know. That sounds insane. They don't have anything in common, do they?
They're both fucking thieves. They both stole from this game that we're talking about.
Oh no, 1998's canceled epic monstrosity.
Thrill Kill.
Oh my god, folks. It's the big episode. Everyone's been gathering around, counting down the days on their friggin' calendars. We're finally going to talk about Thrill Kill. I have kids on the street. A 4-year-old the other day stopped me and said, Mister, what the Famicom? When do you guys talk about Thrill Kill? And I said, oh my god, these kids won't stop asking.
And then when he comes up to me, I put a cigar out in his face. I say, lay off, kid.
That's right. That's because you put cigars out on a lot of babies' faces. It's the whole reason our podcast isn't making much money.
Well, that's the only reason. I thought that was a good promotion. Hire people to bring me babies, put cigar out in the babies' faces.
Ironically, it's a kind of BDSM. I think you can put ashes out on someone that's kind of hot and sexy.
Yeah, I mean, that relates to somebody's moves.
Oh my god, in Thrill Kill. It all comes
in Thrill Kill. It's the greatest game never released.
It's also the worst game never released.
It's pretty garbage. I've seen it.
It's both. It's the best game and the worst game. Oh, well, if they just released it. It
was supposed to come out. So we don't have an exact date it was supposed to come out. I looked everywhere. It was supposed to come out the fall of 1998.
Okay.
I found a bunch of advertisements, but I did find out when it was actually canceled. It was canceled September 22nd, 1998.
Oh, that's the 11th hour.
It really is. I mean, say fall. What would, if you consider fall, that would be like the
September.
October.
It's in that area.
Yeah.
Because you go any further, you're getting into winter.
So before I get into this game, because this this game takes place in hell, right?
Yeah, it does. Oh, it's beautiful.
So unfortunately, but two things I want to talk about that definitely belong.
Unfortunately,
two things I want to talk about that definitely belong in hell are my facial hair and your haircut right now.
That's actually true. These are quarantine looks that belong in hell. Looks. Yeah. What's ironic is you have an excuse. Like, you got this ugly, terrible mustache, which I haven't mentioned once since we started video chatting, but, like, now I want to bring it up. It's bad. Like, it kind of is, what's his name? Ray Finkel.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I was actually going to say, I look like I have Nick Cage's mustache from the beginning of Face Off.
Yeah, the beginning.
When he shoots fucking John Travolta's kid. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I heard a Thrill Kill. I played it once.
Really, mister?
I like that. I have the Ray Finkel mustache. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
So your hair,
my hair
is like
blue. It's actually blue.
Yeah, I mean, I see it's blue, but it's like...
Well, it's starting to fade, actually. It's actually turning, like, purple, blue, white.
It's like a Mad Max look, but as if you were, like, a preschooler trying to pretend you're in Mad Max.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Like, it's like pretend Mohawk, pretend Color Dangerous, but, like the G version.
And also, the way your hair's dyed is as if, like, Stephen Hawking dyed your hair.
Yeah, like, he wasn't 100% sure which way, what angles, and everything. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens.
That's our quarantine look right now.
It is. I wish we could share that with the audience. Oh my god, I wish they could see our faces. Oh my god, I wish they could see us.
So before, so this game, I mean, you said it's a 4-player.
Give me some names.
All right. Well, first off, you said it's a 4-player fighting game. It reminds me not the 4-player part, but this game reminds me of Bone Storm. Do you remember Bone Storm?
No, I don't get this reference at all.
That's insane that you don't get this reference. It's a Simpsons reference. It's fucking, It's a famous Simpsons episode. It's their Christmas episode, and it was Bart and Lisa are watching a commercial for a video game. And in the video game, in the commercial, these two kids are watching a fake Mortal Kombat game. They're playing, and it's Liu Kang versus a tank.
Yeah.
And Liu Kang falls down, gets up, and starts like doing the pose where he's dizzy. Like,
Finish him.
And they're like boring. Which first off, not boring. There's a
not
fucking
boring. That sounds really cool. Yeah, 100%.
Then Santa bursts in, and it's a commercial for this game called Bone Storm, which is the ultimate fighting game. She bazooka shoots the fucking game into the console, and the game, I shit you not, the game footage is two Goros punching each other
over and over.
It's the funniest thing because it's two Goros and blood is just dripping from the background.
That's awesome.
And these kids are loving it, and Santa's going fucking berserk, and the kids are going berserk. And the whole idea of the episode is Bart wants to buy Bone Storm, and Milhouse gets it. And Milhouse takes it home, and he types in his name, and he's like, whoa, this is so cool. And I just put in my name, Thrill House. And he puts his name in.
Really?
And he cuts off the name, so it's just Thrill Hal. It's
dude.
a classic joke, dude. How you fucking never seen that?
Is that before the Thrill Kill thing or after?
I don't know
because Simpsons predicted it a lot. That's why I was wondering if they predicted.
Bone Storm predicted Thrill Kill.
Wow, dude. But
it's supposed to be like, that's why Marge won't buy him the game. She's like,
it's a moral combat thing.
Yeah, but my favorite thing is, of all these games, I'd rather play
Bone
Tank is fighting the tank.
Yeah, the boring one that has no name.
Yeah, I'd rather play the boring one.
That's weird, because that's kind of, now I want to play that game.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. But Bone Storm and Thrill House inspired me to do this episode, because the whole idea is nobody wants to buy that game for any kid. And so I think in the store, Bart's in the store, and some cool mom is like, hey, there's Bone Storm, you want it? And some cool kid is like, no, only losers get it, or something like that.
And he can't even get it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, ironically, this game it's a Mortal Kombat spin-off, kind of.
Sort of.
That's the direction. I mean, Mortal Kombat renowned for its ultra-violence finishing moves, right? I mean, finishing moves is kind of the big thing here.
Yeah.
Super violent. What's really funny is I think we discussed on an episode how parents didn't want their kids seeing it, but really it was like a low-res 8-bit polygon, like reaching towards a 16-bit polygon and then pulling out a red circle.
Fucking kid is like, oh my god, that's so real.
That's an actual human heart. You know, there's a kid at home playing who throws up when he sees it. There's a dad in there who has a heart attack. Yeah, dude.
This game decided they wanted to take that and triple down, right?
Yeah. Well, did you know it started out as a basketball game?
No.
It was supposed to be a basketball game, a Mayan basketball game called Earth Monster. I think the idea was do you remember there's like an ancient Mayan game where like the loser gets killed or something?
I don't think
this is real life.
That. No, it was real life. Okay.
Yeah, it's like real, like back in the Aztec ruins and stuff. Mayans would play this game where it was super athletic, and whoever loses their life as well as a sacrifice to some kind of god or something. They were going to make a cool basketball type game about that.
That's kind of offensive to people on your part to think like, you know, you're kind of offending people that have different gods. I think you need to.
The game's all about offending.
Yeah, but you need to like retract that statement.
I do?
Yeah.
I don't know the gods. I'm not 100% sure.
All right, I'm going to have to edit this part out.
You better edit this whole episode
I'm just going to edit the part where you say God and just insert Satan. Every time you say the word God, I'm going to insert
Satan. And it's really weird because this might be our first episode to get an AO rating. But that
my God, yes. First off, oh my God, we should have warned people. If you're listening to this in front of kids, in front of your parents, in front of your mom, in front of your girlfriend, this episode.
Clappy hands. Turn it
off. This episode is rated AO by the ESRB. Adults only.
Do you know how many games they do that for?
Tell me, no.
15. Like 15. I literally looked it up.
There's literally 15. So the AO rating is...
And 13 of them are sex games.
Well, tell me what the AO rating is.
All right. Adults only. The Entertainment Software Rating Board, the ESRB, which rates all games in the United States. They rate games like that are too violent or like 18 and older, and like there's certain ones that are for kids only up to 13. Like they have all these ratings, and it's really hard for a game to get AO, baby. Like, even Mortal Kombat and stuff get, like, 13.
Yeah, I don't think there was even a problem with that getting AO.
No, it did. They didn't. JO to AO, I say. And that's literally my big expression, because a lot of these games seem like adult games.
That was the most perfect segue.
I know it was. Crystal Fantasy, Crystal Photographer, Cyber Photographer, All Nude Glamour, All Nude Nikki. I don't even know what these games are.
Are these games that you can buy right now, like in 2020?
They were from 1998 and stuff. Get this, our first pop culture AO game that makes sense, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
No, that doesn't make sense, because Thrill came out before it.
Oh, well, I don't know how the list is organized. It's weird. The Joy of Sex came out in 1993, so thank goodness.
Joy of Sex.
Yeah. Leisure Suit Larry, our man.
I used to love those games. We can, potentially we might talk about those games, because these are point-and-click games.
Yes. Gotta love a point-and-click game that's a little dirty. Whoa. Then we get something called Manhunt 2? Do you want to touch on that at all? I mean, geez.
So that I do remember. So Manhunt 1, I'm surprised never got an AO.
Mom never bought it for
my mom almost beat me because I wanted Manhunt. Do you remember the story? If you go back like 5 episodes, I tell a long story. The whole episode is the story of my mom hitting.
You have a lot of stories about your mother on this episode, this show.
That's so she hit me because I asked for Manhunt 1 for Christmas, and years later, I didn't.
You got it.
Well, I got it. And then,
years later, you got it and told her.
But the sequel, Manhunt 2, when did it come out? 2010, 11, something?
No, like earlier than that. When was Manhunt 2? 2009. Okay, you're pretty close.
2009. I think Manhunt 2, like, just, if anyone imagines the game Manhunt, it just went like 100-fold with the violence and the
that makes sense.
Sadistic shit. So they didn't back down. They really wanted. They got an AO.
So then, like, Seduce Me in 2015.
Oh, yeah. That was my favorite game, Seduce Me, yeah.
Snowdrop. I don't even know what that one is.
Snowdrop?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. And then, check this one out. Thrill Kill, 1998. So there was only, like, 3 non-sex games that make the AO list. And there's a lot of games made every year.
Wait, I don't consider any of those games that you mentioned sex games.
I don't know what they are, though. I mean, like, what do you consider?
They're more like religious games.
Yeah, I think so. It really depends on your upbringing and where you're from and your
They were hugely popular in the Vatican. I heard all the copies of those games you mentioned were bought in the Vatican.
Wet, the Sexy Empire, 1998. Yeah, that was big in the Vatican. That was such a good laugh. That was good. So anyway, what we're talking about is probably the first game in our generation, like a mainstream game that was getting an AO rating. And the cool thing about video game nerd culture at our time was that we could read about it in magazines. We touch on this all the time. So like it's like coming out in fall 1998, the first game with an AO rating, and everyone's like, "Whoa, for what?" And what?
For what? Because you don't know, because we didn't get into the content. Like we telling people what it's about, but for a kid, he's like, "Why is it adults only? Why is it rated AO?" And companies, so something being rated AO is a huge black mark, because if your game gets rated AO, stores will not
sales, buddy. Yeah, certain
so
stores won't get it in.
Mainstream stores will refuse to sell it. If it's M rated, that's fine.
That was M. Thank you.
Yeah, M was like the lower tier one. So like that's what mostly Grand Theft Autos are, and like I don't know, like Red Dead's, and like any game now is M rated.
Yeah,
but back then, if you were AO
stuff, like, come on, everybody be careful. AO is like the death sentence, kind of. Yeah, you're right.
It really is.
Like, it's only going to get sold on like the black market or like in EB Games
or Funko Land. Remember Funko Land?
Or Funko Land, yeah. Good lord, holy shit. So it was rated AO for what reason? A lot of reasons, right? But we can talk about characters. We can talk about.
Well, okay, so we can quickly talk about the characters, because the game is a fighting game, but it's about people in hell fighting.
They all died.
They all died. So they're all villains technically, right?
Yeah, they're all serial killers, rapists, murderers, or dead for terrible reasons. They're all dead.
So what I want to talk about. So the story of Thrill Kill is about villains. What I want to talk about is the one hero of Thrill Kill.
Who's the goddamn hero of Thrill Kill? Because I'm
looking at the hero of Thrill Kill goes by the moniker Fuzz Dork.
Oh, you want to talk about Fuzzdork already? Oh my god.
I mean, I want to talk about Fuzzdork this entire time. So clearly, if anyone doesn't know anything about Thrill Kill, there's a fan site dedicated to this game that has been canceled for 22 years. I just want to reiterate that. There's a fan site for this game that you cannot get, that does not exist for 22 years.
Yeah, 100%.
It's literally the only website dedicated to this game, and it's operated by someone named Fuzzdork. And it's actually it's not spelled Fuzzdork, it's more Fuzz-D-0-R-K. So Fuzzdork.
We don't know, right? We don't actually know what he's going for right there.
So, this site is fucking hardcore as shit. I'm not even kidding. It's got character bios, FAQs, moves list, message boards, and more.
Message boards. So I actually did a little digging on Fuzzdork. Dude is like hardcore. He gives you the deets whether you want them or not. It's a one-shop click on what you need and what you want to know. Man just has information compiled on top of information. You click, he's got a page for every character in the goddamn game. Cause of death, age, sexual deviantness list.
It's legit.
I'm not
hardcore.
kidding.
This dude,
I actually enjoyed it.
His dork into the fuzz of Thrill Kill.
He went hardcore, but we did a little more digging, and he's got a little bit of a shadiness to him. So
I agree with you, but tell me your shadiness. Tell me what you found.
There's a fatality where I actually forget which character it is. It's not Belladonna. It's one of them eats your character. That's like the Thrill Kill. They eat you. Okay. There's an argument going on in a forum between Wraith of Folgore and Fuzzdork. I thought it was pretty good.
No, there isn't. Are you serious?
Oh, there is. The point was to say
you got in the message board?
Yeah. So the point was they're arguing whether or not this is actually a kill or just kind of inferred kill. The point was to say death was implied, heavily implied, but implied nonetheless. It was not definite. It was not final. Once the screen goes black, you don't know what the hell's going on. Point taken, Wraith figure.
Okay.
So Fuzzdork said, really? You're going to try and argue that the fat belly, her rubbing her belly, and burping and farting wasn't a result of her eating her opponent? Whatever, dude. Oh, shots fired. Sounds like she ate him, okay? Sounds exactly like she ate her opponent. There were a few, but definitely not several. I just watched them all, and I only count 2, maybe 3 that are questionable. The rest are easy to see the loser was in fact killed. Even in Orchid's Flash, the loser grabs their chest, implying a heart attack. So there's a lot of dissent going on these message boards about a 22-year-old game.
I'm actually really mad at you right now.
Why? I got a little deeper than you?
I couldn't get in the message board.
I just got some screenshots of a couple things, man.
Here's my
homework, man. Go ahead.
I was trying to do homework too. So first off, Fuzzdork's a fucking shady ass dude because the last time, when did he write that?
He changed his name.
When did he write that?
Hold up. Keep stall for me for a second. Let me see the date here. This was April 2017. I don't got a day, but
see, because on the front page of this fucking site, which we're not going to promote, we're not going to say the name of it. He hasn't updated it since 2018, but the copyright on the website says 2020.
He's been working behind the scenes, dude.
He's fucking working behind the scenes.
He's just flipping a switch to say it's still on, light's still on.
So this game's canceled. So in the FAQ, it's just questions about the game, and one of them is, hey, can I purchase Thrill Kill from your website?
I saw that one too. I saw that one. He was looking for it.
Absolutely not.
I will not. And I do not have any links directly giving you the pirated versions. And he has a list of all the pirated versions, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got all 4 of them. He can tell you which one is like 75% done one, 50% done one. Here's a 95% done one. But I don't have a link.
Gamergate.
Just saying.
There's no more Gamergate. This is Fuzzgate. We're talking.
It's fucking dork. It's Gate Dork.
Gate Dork. So here's what I actually tried to do. Yeah. I did try to go in the message board, but it told me to sign up so I tried to use an alias. Yeah. So I signed up as Nick Tendo.
Oh,
and I tried to
get into the message board?
I went all the way through, and it tried to get me to answer a security question. Ooh. And for some reason, my answer wasn't lining up, so I couldn't get in. I tried to do this 2 days ago.
Was it like a robot question? Like, which one of these is a door?
It was something like that. And every time I answered
correctly, part robot, dude.
I think he knew. I think he knew what we were doing. We were trying to expose him.
Blocking us. Dude, he's the gate. He is the gate. I know. He's literally stopping us from getting to the next level, giving us the answers we want.
Also, the thing about it is there was a thing that you can click on that says message board rules.
Yeah.
And I was reading the rules, and I'm like, there's no rules in hell. Fuzzgate, you can't make rules for a website dedicated to a game that takes place in hell.
Of course not. Dude, Fuzzgate that's what it's all about. He is trying to put rules on something that has no rules. He's trying to
I'm genuinely upset that I couldn't get in and you did.
No. Well, I just saw a little bit. There was another one where he was actually trying to get an illegal copy of it, but I couldn't actually get the website. Whoa. It was just a result of it. Yeah.
He tried
my man was trying to get it.
So let me get this straight. He told us we couldn't.
He wanted to play the game, probably for aficionado reasons, so that he could see. Whatever. I'm just saying. What we'd like to do is do a little call out. Hey, Fuzz Dork, you listening tonight? Fuzzy Dork.
Of course he's listening.
Hey, he's listening. If you want to come on and clear your name, if you can raise enough money for our charity of choice, what do you want to do?
We'll fight
people.
We want him to eat people?
No, amputees that eat people. Isn't that a charity we donate to? Or
yes.
BDSM, women with cattle prods? Is that
yes, and former postal workers.
Yes, doctors who sew things into their patients. Yes. These are all the charities we do.
Contortionists. We have a charity for contortionists.
A dude who carries around a foot and hits people with it.
So all we're saying is, hey, Fuzzdork, if you can raise enough money, we will have you on the show and you can clear your name. Because right now we're sullying your name.
Clear it up. Come on, Fuzzdork. Use the right platforms, okay?
Because we already got evidence of you trying to solicit an illegal copy of a game.
Whoa. Wait, did he say chipped PlayStation? Jesus Christ, that just breaks all the bylaws at Sony right there.
If anyone doesn't know what a chipped PlayStation is, Nick, explain what's a chipped PlayStation.
Did I get a chipped PlayStation? I can't remember.
I don't know if you ever had one.
I really looked into it. It's where you can, essentially, it's like when you download a video game on a computer, except that you could do it for the PlayStation. They would make pirated copies of things, but there's a certain executable file that can't play unless you put chips into the PlayStation. At the time,
you could play games that maybe only came out overseas and stuff, right?
Yes, European games, different stuff that's pirated. Like you could probably get all pirated games at that point. I don't know who's your pirated games guy at that time. I'm not sure if they have them, but I'm sure someone had some.
Speaking of PlayStation, you have a connection to Thrill Kill.
That's so
with
weird
your PlayStation.
Bring that up. I remember one of my Game Pro issues had a super huge circle, and it was a picture of the devil, like the main devil with his horns, and it was in fire everywhere.
This is the logo of the game. I forgot we showed me.
Is that technically was it going to be the cover of the game?
I think it's the cover. I think he's basically I think Satan is the mascot of this game.
Okay. Anyway, it literally, the game was on my radar. Like, it wasn't my favorite game, but, I wanted it. Like, hell yeah. I love violence. Violence is so cool in video games. Like, it's awesome. This thing came out in one of the Game Pros, and I took it out, and it is the only sticker I put on my PlayStation. You know, because everyone gets stickers. I get a Final Fantasy sticker. This sticker. I didn't put stickers on my things, because I think stickers are corny. This sticker looked so cool, so fresh, and I knew I was getting Thrill Kill. I was like, it's already predetermined, coming out in fall.
I was going to say,
98.
What happened? What did you think after it got canceled? You'd have this canceled game sticker.
It's so weird, because it's the only sticker I put on, and it's one of the only games I know that got canceled at 99% completion. It doesn't make sense to me.
I had the sticker I had.
Was it a full lid?
Tomb Raider 3.
Was it the full lid sticker?
It was a lid sticker, yeah. I had Tomb Raider 3. I don't think I owned Tomb Raider. I don't think I owned any of Tomb Raiders. I think it's the same thing. I think I tried to be like you, and I'm like, I got a sticker. I'm going to put it on there.
That's
but mine's a girl with digital boobies.
Yeah, digital hips, man. You kind of did show me. Although,
we were the epitome of bad boys. You liked violence. I liked digital Lara Croft boobs, I guess. I don't remember why I did it, to be honest. I just remember
that is weird, because you didn't even like the Tomb Raider series that much.
They were fine. I just didn't like something crazy.
You weren't against it. That is weird. Well, how many lid stickers were available to us? Let's be honest.
Good question.
Do you think there was even a third option? Maybe there was only two options, so it was just all right, I can use that.
Maybe it was one of those sex games.
Leisure Suit Larry, or
what was one of the other games you mentioned?
Wet Crystals? I don't know.
Wet Christmas?
Nude Vatican? I don't know.
Nude Vatican.
Nude Vatican?
Can that be a game? Nude Vatican?
Yeah, I think someone is actually working on it right at home right now.
Nude Vatican, what who's nude?
You're the Pope, and you realize you left all your robes and all your clothes somewhere in the closet, but you're at the opposite end of town. Now you, the Pope, have to make it across town without getting caught naked because everyone will think you're a pervert. You're not a pervert.
So what game does this emulate? Is this like Mega Man or Contra or Mario?
No, it's a 3D game, like top-down scroller, and like you go place to place, and you have to hide behind walls, kind of like Solid Snake. Like you hide behind a wall, and you can knock on it to make guards come look.
You just named like 3 different kinds of genres that are impossible to combine.
It doesn't matter. Listen, and in my mind, the funniest part of it is that you're gonna do like old bits from like the 1940s. Like if you see a barrel, you can wear it for a few minutes, like over your body. Or like if you see a duck or a goose, you pick it up and put it over your crotch. And it honks when you squeeze it.
Wait, is that what people did? They put ducks on their crotch?
I'm not sure, but it would be a good comedy bit, I think.
Yeah, that's true. So if any fans want to draw this cover for this fake game.
Seriously, if you want to just make the game. Spend your life working on it. I don't know.
Spend your life working on it.
It's gonna get an AO rating.
Yeah. So let's finally get into the game. Thrill Kill itself. So, Thrill Kill, I know we've mentioned this, but I'll get into it. Thrill Kill was a 4-player battle royale fighting game for the Sony PlayStation that took place in hell. It's actually, technically, it was an achievement because this was the first time 4 players on a screen could fight, and you could fight as them.
Yes, correct. It was the first ever engine made by, what was it?
Paradox.
Paradox thing. I was like, Proxy?
So that's the thing. You usually see this stuff in arcades and not in a home console. Like it was physically impossible to do that. Mm-hmm. And it was pretty crazy looking back then. It was a 3D boxed environment. So whenever you move the characters in the environment, it circulated around the environment. So it kind of worked with it. It was developed by Paradox Development, who don't exist anymore. That's like a trend in our show. I feel like we talk about studios that don't exist or went bankrupt.
I mean, we're old enough now. Damn, dude.
Yeah, they got bought by Midway, who went bankrupt, and it's definitely a trend because all these games that we talk about had companies that made other shitty games, which is kind of funny. Paradox and Midway, they used that engine after Thrill Kill didn't get released. They made a bunch of shitty games, so they made X-Men games that were using that engine.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until the other day that the X-Men games were from that. Which X-Men? X-Men
Mutant Academy, I think.
Yeah. And I was like, I played that. I didn't realize that I was essentially playing the Thrill Kill engine. That's pretty cool.
And they made Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks.
Oh, I'm 100% sure. Yeah, I knew that was.
We'll talk about another Shaolin game, but yeah, they made an awesome Mortal Kombat game. So it was published by Virgin Interactive, and they released a lot of games, and then they went bankrupt.
A lot of virgins. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of virgins weren't playing it.
Yeah.
They went bankrupt. All their branches dissolved, and then Electronic Arts bought them. And that's actually important to Thrill Kill, but we'll get to that later. They made a shit ton of games, but it's really funny because they made 3 games based on the 7-Up mascot Spot. Do you remember him?
Yeah, I do.
There's like Spot, Spock Goes to Hollywood.
I know those games. They were based on that engine?
Yeah.
I think they were side-scrollers.
I think they were just side-scrollers.
Different company. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, Virgin just released it. But I think it was Cool Spot, Spock Goes to Hollywood, and Spock Goes to the Vatican.
Oh, yeah. He was nude.
Yeah. That was where Nude Vatican
element. Interesting. In fact, I think Nudalities actually transferred over to the Vatican game.
From Cool Spot. They started in Cool Spot.
Yeah, and then they transferred over. Cool Spot, Nude Spot. Nude Spot, Cool Spot. Yeah.
So, with Thrill Kill, like I said, I finally found out when it got canceled, but we still don't know when it was actually supposed to be released.
Yeah.
I just know fall 1998. I found ads. So it was shown at E3 in 1998, and everybody loved it.
Of course.
And then Electronic Arts wound up buying Virgin Interactive. Mm-hmm. And everything under Virgin and all the studios, they were like, okay, let's toss this, let's keep this. And I think Electronic Arts was just making sports games and maybe like kids games at that point.
Yeah, I think they were more it's so weird you say that. My kid knows how to say EA Sports. It's in the game. And I'm like this, how did you know to do that? Just because when I boot up NHL 97 or whatever the hell I still have on that system, he gets it. But I was just LOL. We got it.
Yeah, so in that they were like, we're not fucking releasing this shit. Are you insane?
Adults only. What is it? Yeah, that looks cool. Oh yeah, we can't release it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool though. So I found an article from October 6th, 1998, and it was from the CEO of, I think, Paradox, and they're basically saying, like, from all the people at Paradox, like, we thank everyone that supported us, but we honestly don't know when it's coming out. As far as the game status goes, I wish we did. The team spent 2 years making Thrill Kill. They spent 2 years with that engine.
That 4-person engine was wild.
And they said, I guess this goes with what you said, what kind of game it was, with that mine game. They said originally Thrill Kill was not a bloody game. It was supposed to be a 4-player game, but not bloody. Virgin Interactive's design department looked at it and said to make it more bloody and make it more violent. And they said they added like a dark sense of humor to it. We had fun with the humor parts. So Virgin was like pushing Paradox, like, hey, add more blood. And then EA was like, what the fuck are you doing? Take this blood out.
And then at that point, it's kind of too late. In fact, I read it was something like a 98% done game.
Yeah, pretty much. And they probably just had to polish it a tiny bit within the month that it was supposed to come out.
That's insane.
But yeah, it sucks because, like I said, it got canceled on the 22nd of September. And we're assuming the fall. So we're assuming maybe, let's just say, because it's a Crazy Hell game, it was supposed to come out on Halloween. Let's just say
cool. Right.
Like a month. Like people like you had a fucking sticker, you idiot. Yeah, and now you could never take that sticker off that PlayStation.
I left it on there. In fact, if my PlayStation's somewhere in my parents' house, like in their basement somewhere, like it still has the sticker on it. Thrill Kill. I'm not kidding.
If next time you go over your parents, can you please
take a picture of it?
Find it, or because your parents' place isn't that big.
No, and they still play PlayStation 1.
No, they don't.
Every night. Yeah, it's like their routine. Like they pass around the PlayStation 1 and they do weird things on it.
So they pass the system around.
Yeah, they physically play with it. They don't actually play it because I don't know if it works anymore. No,
they don't know how to
play with it.
Work.
Yeah, I think they do sex stuff, so I don't want to get into it.
Okay. Do you know how many characters were in the game?
8, 9.
You actually got it right in the money. Fuck, you belong in hell. So it's 8 characters and you can unlock 4.
Listen, I've been to Fuzzdork's website. I know.
Yeah, Fuzzdork's website is fucking hell. The basic gist of it, the story is, every character's fighting in hell. They're a physical they died. They're a physical representation of their vices and the evil within them of when they died. So it's basically a competition. It's like, it's not Mortal Kombat, but it is because it's a competition in hell.
And it's also with finisher moves. So it's Mortal Kombat.
So it's a competition and the prize is reincarnation, like going back to Earth.
Yes, you get to come back to life.
Yes, and the Goddess of Secrets, Maruka, is the one that sets the competition.
That's the one I don't really remember much of. Like,
I don't think we ever saw her because we never played it.
Right.
And also,
I think it's a dragon lady with boobs.
It sounds a lot like Twisted Metal.
It kind of does. Yeah.
Everyone has an ending. Everyone has like an ending that's sort of like weird, and I feel like in Twisted Metal, that's what happened. Like you play the character, and the guy Calypso.
Calypso. Yes, Calypso.
He was like,
really I'll grant you your wish. And sometimes the wish would backfire, sometimes it doesn't. Like sometimes
you asked for white bread, I gave you rye. Some shit like that.
Yeah, I turned you into rye bread and you scream forever.
Yeah, I think
I'm just saying, that would be a twist, wouldn't it?
So I think the level of violence got people's attention right away, obviously.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
And of course it got your attention. But the funny thing is, I think the technical achievement of it being 4-player, at the same time was just completely overshadowed by its like the sex, the violence, and all the blood in it.
Yeah.
So as cool as it is, like everyone was like, "Holy shit!" Everyone was like, "Oh, it's just too violent."
It's just more violent on steroids.
Yeah, like so for the 4-player stuff to work, like the brutality had to sell the 4-player, and the 4-player had to sell the brutality, and neither one was selling itself.
Yeah,
like
I guess
enough to people to care about one or the other.
I think that whole, like, it was too early to be as rude, crude, and sexual as they were. Like, because I think the humor works. Like, if they did this in a game
is there humor in the game?
Yeah, dude. She does a move called going down, where she forces a guy down on himself, essentially. But like,
I watched the video of this one.
it's tongue in cheek. Like it's funny that they did this, but at the time you can't explain that it's funny when you're showing this to like a 7-year-old. I guess. Like, do you know what I mean?
So you didn't finish it. So the joke is that the move is called going down, and the female in the character all you see is her head go down on the opposing character, but really she's tickling their feet.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's that one. That's
she's
right.
tickling his feet.
I haven't seen the. Yeah.
That's
but like, it's called going down. Like that's funny.
Well, they are also getting attention for the names of like the moves and the BDSM stuff, and some of the names of the moves were bitch slap, swallow this, and head muncher.
Feasting, new toy. Like these all have like kind of dirty, raising hell, body splitter, chain decapitation. Like the names alone sell what it's doing. Spinal adjustment, thrill kill number 3. Wow, they didn't name that one. Thanks, Buzzlord.
Thanks a lot.
Sit and spin, the fucking game. Corkscrew. Like these all had crazy names. So like, what kind of characters did we have? Do you want to just run through the characters real quick?
Yeah, let's run through the characters.
Belladonna, which is like that BDSM, like you see her in a lot of the clips or pictures from the game early on, because she's wearing a maid's outfit and she like has a cattle prod and she's like.
So she's a dominatrix.
Yeah, she's a dominatrix, and she wants to just like ram her high heels into people and kill them, and
tickle their feet.
And tickle their feet. Yeah.
We got Cletus.
Cletus, that's right.
He's a redneck from Kentucky.
Carries around a human foot. Like my man uses it as a weapon the whole game. So
do we know how these people died?
Yeah, they actually tell you.
Okay.
I'm trying to see where Cletus did.
So Cletus died because he got a tapeworm after eating somebody.
Is that what it was from?
That's it.
Hilarious. 100%. Fresh meat. That'll get you, dude. If you're eating anything. The Dr. Faustus. He's the doctor, and he would surgically put like bear traps in people's faces and like give them razor like weapons for arms when they woke up, but they didn't ask for this. It was just like something he thought was cool. And he actually eventually died by replacing his own jaw with a bear trap. It just was infected.
So he died doing what he loved.
Yeah, he kind of did.
Yeah, honestly. The next one is I have is the Imp.
Yeah.
Classic Imp.
He's on stilts and he's evil. I love that about him.
He's a guy with a Napoleon complex. Everyone made fun of him. So he nail stilts to his legs?
Yeah, somehow they're connected to his legs. He doesn't have feet.
This is the funny. So the funny thing is, so far. So the way he died from complications because he nailed the stilts to his legs. So all these are like
funny that the doctor died from complications of giving himself
comical deaths. Like none of them went out in a blaze of glory.
Look, his full name is Billy B. Tattoo.
What?
That's his name, dude. His favorite food is caviar. Where does that come from?
Of course, I just love it. We have Mammoth. He's just a giant monster.
Real big dude. Yeah, he just destroyed people.
He's my favorite one because he's based off of a dated reference.
Going postal?
Yeah. So he's a former postal worker who got fired and then he went into a rampage and killed people.
Oh yeah, self-inflicted gunshot wound. That's how he died. Yeah. Shot himself at the end.
In '98, wasn't like Going Postal comment like already dated?
Yeah, pretty much. I think it was still tongue-in-cheek hilarious, I guess. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Oddball was in a straitjacket, but could like kick people really hard. I feel like that was his big thing. I actually
like his look. I like the way he looks.
The wild redhead with his hands in his bare feet out. You do like bare feet, don't you? It seems like you always talk about them.
This was called What the Feet-a-com. You told me to change it after the first episode.
I did. I guess I made a big mistake. You should have.
You're like, Dan, you can't talk about games that have bare feet. And I'm like, why not? You gave me an answer.
Honestly, I know a lot of people who actually would subscribe to that. So
we got another character, Tormentor. He was a judge who was crazy. He carried a chain. He executed people in an electric chair. Oh, he was executed in an electric chair after being found guilty of acquitting criminals in his court, so he could secretly torture them.
That's a nice guy, dude. That's like kind of cool. That's kind of metal. That's like, what's his character in what's his name, dude? It's gonna bug me. He has a real deep voice. He's like British or Australian, and it takes place in Philadelphia, and they put him in prison, and he has all these traps set for people.
Fallen.
What's the actor's name?
Isn't it Denzel?
No.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the movie where they throw the guy in prison. I know it's like derailing the episode. I don't care.
I don't care either.
Not a Few Good Men, A Good Suspect. It has a name like that, and it's Jamie Foxx, and he's the lawyer.
Oh wait, is that Citizen?
Yeah, something Citizen. Yeah. And he like already had all these people murdered, and he has all these traps set in the future.
Okay. I know. Yeah.
What's his name?
law-abiding citizen?
Yeah, thank you. Fine.
That's it.
Jude Law, right? Is it Jude? I don't know.
No, it's Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler, yes. I forgot the names, but Gerard Butler
is throw kill.
You have no justice here. This is thrill kill. Okay.
So the next one is Violet.
Oh, dude. Of course, dude. They made her as sexy as possible. She fucking doing splits everywhere. How did she die? Oh, self-inflicted injury from a spinal cord rupture, which isn't even a thing. I just love that they were like,
all of them died by accident.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they did.
I think you actually forgot the 4 other. Or is it 4? You forgot the 4 other.
3, 4. Does anyone
3 or
know,
4?
Dude?
There was Kane. He was a sub boss. He was a pyromaniac.
His name is from like Cain and Abel. I feel like
probably. They probably got biblical. He was a pyromaniac covered in flames. He could conjure fire.
What a dude.
There was Judas. Oh, you know what? This is biblical. Another sub boss. Oh, this one's cool because he was conjoined twins. So there was no bottom half. It was just 2 top halves connected. Like Cat Dog. You know Cat Dog?
Yeah, that is Cat Dog. Dude, they're ripping off Cat Dog. Cat Dog in a Mortal Kombat game would be Judas.
Maruka was the bitch, the goddess of secrets.
I think they just made a dragon lady with big boobs, I feel like, for that
I think that's exactly what it is. And then the final character, I don't know if they're actually unlockable, but you can play them. Is a training dummy. In practice mode, you fight a training dummy, and they're like gimp.
From like Pulp Fiction?
Yeah. So it's basically a guy with a ball gag and leather and everything like that.
Oh, dude, if anyone looks up the video, I'm looking at it. That's my fucking PlayStation cover, dude.
That's it. That's the stick. It's the sticker.
Satan. That's Satan, baby. That's wild.
That's Satan, baby. That's the...
Wait. That's so weird. It's like the Virgin... Oh, okay. I guess it's a symbol for the game.
Well, I think right before... So what you just showed me, I think, was that have the M rating on it?
It didn't have anything rating on it. It just kind of had the game logo.
So I think even after they changed it from AO to M, like I don't know what they took out. They probably took out the dick sucking and stuff like that. But even if they put it in as M, I think EA was still like, no, we don't want it.
Yeah, I think they were like willing to change some things, but they were like, this isn't a game that we're willing to deal with. What's crazy to me is that they didn't just sell it to another studio. I think they just like held on to it for so long that it was just like dated at some point.
That's a fucking shitty move.
It kind of is. Like, let it be released by someone else. Like, if you don't want to do it, like, cool. Clean your hands, let it go. Like, I want to see some, like, maid fetish where she makes them eat electric cattle prods. Like,
that's the...
13-year-olds missed out on that?
So we should have said this. As part of the gameplay, there is no health bar.
I think that's hilarious.
What you do is, when you fight, whenever you do, like, a big hit or something, you have a bar that fills up. And when you fill up, you can do a finisher. So if it's 4 players in the arena and you fill up, you can do a finisher. When they hit that meter bar, they get electrocuted like in Highlander. So all the electricity hits them, and they're like, So then they can do like a finisher to one of the people in there, and it cuts away to like just a singular shot of you hitting that person. Yeah. And then when
did you know you can miss?
Can you really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you have to hit a button combo. It's kind of like grappling in a wrestling game, if you ever played a wrestling game.
Oh, shit.
So you have to hit like square left, right, down, triangle or something. And then as you do it, it's like hit these buttons, and it shows you like 4 or 6 buttons in a sequence. If you hit them right, it's a thrill kill. If you hit them wrong, it's just like an attack, a regular attack.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I think it drops your bar a little bit, and you have to build it back up, which I was like, oh, can you imagine being like, fuck.
Doing all that for nothing?
Yeah.
So if it's 4 people, you do a finisher. When it's down to just you and one other person, that's when it's a throw kill. So I think that's when you get electrocuted. So that's when you get like you start like going crazy.
So I didn't know this. So you kill the 2 people. It's just like a kill move or something.
Yeah, it's just a finisher. When you get to you and one other person, that's when it's called a thrill kill. And everybody has, what is it? Everyone has 2 or 3 thrill kills.
I think 3.
So you do the one.
As Fuzzdork will let you know, they did.
All right, Fuzzdork. What is
Fuzzdork? Come on, Fuzzdork. Let's make room for him on the podcast. Hey, Fuzzdork, welcome to the podcast. Welcome. What would you like to tell us? Well, actually, there was 2 characters that only had 2 finishers. Thanks, Fuzzdork. Time for you to leave. Anyway, thanks, Fuzzdork, for coming in.
Thanks. That was our interview with Fuzzdork. So yeah, anyway. I didn't know you could miss the button combination. Actually.
Yeah, I think you could.
That's great. Yeah. So everyone has 3 thrill kills.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if you're the other person, your objective, if you're just 2 people and you're the other person that doesn't have a full meter, you just want to avoid the main person at all.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because I've seen videos of the AI player trying to just run in every corner and get away from the other person because they know they're dead.
Yeah. Smart move.
Yeah, so the thrill kills, what are they? I think Belladonna, she
shoves a cattle prod down.
No, I think
she does.
One of her finishers is she hands the cattle prod to the other player, and the other player looks at it and goes like no, and shoves it in their face.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, and I think the Cletus, somebody jumps on another person and eats their face. Oh, I think it's Bear Trap Mouth.
Yeah, the Bear Trap. Yeah, Dr. Mouse.
Mammoth, the big monster.
Rips people apart, literally. He just rips limbs apart, I think, a few times.
I think the Gimp slaps his own ass.
Does he?
No, I don't know.
That was funny. All of these are they are like Mortal Kombat ones, but funnier, right?
Yeah,
kind of.
I guess at the time, people didn't really think it was funny.
Well, but the creators were doing it funny. It wasn't received as funny at all. But think about it.
My favorite part about the whole drama about it is when you start the game. This is before the logos. There's a screen that comes up. Hold on, let me.
Whoa, you got a secret screen, dude?
When hear about it.
Yeah, you don't get this content from other podcasts.
You don't get this from. You don't even get this from Fuzzdork.
And this is crazy because we don't usually get political on this website here.
We don't get political at all.
We don't get political here. But go ahead. Let's break it down and get serious here.
So when you start the game, the PlayStation logo comes up. Then a warning comes up and says, "Warning:
What?
Thrill Kill contains extremely graphic and violent scenes and subject matter. Terms and conditions: you must be at least 17 years old to view or play this game, and you must not find images of adults engaged in violent acts to be offensive or objective." And you can press the X. So it says the square button is I agree to these terms and conditions and proceed at my own risk.
Wow.
Or the circle button is I cannot in good conscience play this game.
You imagine if you bought it and just loaded it up and hit circle every time?
So if you clicked it and said I can't play it in good conscience, it tells you to take the game out.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, it really does.
In a way, Thrill Kill is more adult than a lot of us at home.
It really is. So I want to talk about the soundtrack to this game.
Soundtrack to this game? I actually didn't come across anything important.
It's weird. It's like sexy industrial. It's like 9 Inch Nails, but I don't know. Because listen to this. It's from a band. Okay. This band called Contagion. Bad name now. Really bad name. It's an industrial band from California. They composed the whole soundtrack with original music.
That's kind of wild. I feel like I know the name of that band.
So then when the game got canceled, they were like, "Oh, this is our music." They just put it on an album. And
did they call it
the album. Wait, the album was called Infectant. These are some of the track names from Thrill Kill. One of the Chosen, Hate, Give It to You. Okay. Give It to You was probably the Gimp. That was probably his theme song. Rigor Mortis, Infectant, Pain, New Flesh, Crawl, Divinity, and Isolation.
These are the most goth names I ever heard.
These are the best. These are the best ever. I haven't found anything new from them. I mean, with a name like Contagion, you probably don't want to be around right now.
Contagious, really?
Yeah.
Their music.
They probably started the coronavirus.
They were involved, I heard.
Yeah. It was stuck inside every copy of their Infectant CD they didn't sell.
Yeah, I think they bit off a bat's head and then had sex with the bat. Is that what I heard? That's cool.
I mean, I think that's their ending in Thrill Kill. That's their Thrill Kill.
That's their move. All three. Yeah. All three of their finishers are the exact same. That's pretty sexy.
So we could talk about. Do you want to talk about the games that stole from Thrill Kill?
Oh, dude. So you're telling me there's a perfect. Wait, did we even talk about this? I literally just thought this up. How do you play 4-player on a PlayStation 1 console?
They sold things. You do not remember this?
I know. I do. But I'm getting at it's an elaborate process. It's not like it's just organic and you just have a 4-player you can plug in. It's like, you got to buy this $80 attachable that was huge. It looked like a fucking bridge. And it would plug into your 2 and turn into a 4. It was like a V, right?
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a V that came out, and you attached the 2 into the 2, and it became a 4. The
V was for virgins, because that's the only people that bought it.
Do you know anyone who bought one? I really don't know.
No, of course not. Did you buy one?
I feel like maybe I did. I don't even know. I want to find out if I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
Either way, someone bought. I don't even know.
No, you're right, because
no one even had one. But
until you said that, I realized like, oh, it's so cool that you can play 4-player. But wait,
no one's gonna play 4-player.
Yeah, who do you have to play with?
Exactly, I have no idea. And who's the camera gonna follow? I really don't know if it actually worked 4-player or just had a 4-player engine.
No, I think that's when I was saying it rotates. So whenever people move, it doesn't really follow somebody individually.
Okay, the whole
it just kind of
moves.
Yeah, it just kind of moves around. Okay, that's good. I didn't even remember that thing until you said it.
So anyway, like, oh, it's a cool 4-player engine that they like completed that was the first of its kind, and the game got canceled at 98%. So of course, let's fucking buy that fucking engine. You hear what I'm talking? That's money, baby.
Let's put a microphone in front of the devil's face and let him spit some rhymes.
I think that's what Busta Rhymes is all about, and I think he may have been involved in selling the game to another rap group, a famous one. Are you telling me Wu-Tang?
Wait, are you going to say it? You want me to say it?
I thought you were going to say it. I was kind of letting you up.
Oh, so
Wu-Tang
they took the engine. Since it didn't get released, they had a whole game made, so they just reskinned it and slapped Wu-Tang Clan on there. And it was called Wu-Tang Clan Shaolin Style.
That's kind of... It's kind of cool.
I watched
kind of a ripoff.
It's a ripoff. It's the same fucking thing. They stole it. They just painted it. But the cutscenes are actually pretty cool. There's a story in it.
Is there?
There's a story like some guy mentors the Wu-Tang Clan in the Shaolin style. And then there's an evil guy in Japan that wants to take him out. So they kill him. And then RZA and Method Man, Redman, like all them, they go level to level and beat up these ninjas. And that's it.
So, what do they have, like karate moves and everything? And they're kicking ass?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Same idea. That's pretty cool.
They have full bios. They have, if you put the CD...
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were like, obviously not like...
Yeah,
if you put the CD in a CD player, if you put the game in a CD player, it plays the soundtrack.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually really badass. I like
Something cool that actually came out of it, which I wish fucking happened for Throwkill, was they released a limited edition controller.
Did they?
For this game. It was a giant W. It was the Wu-Tang W. But it didn't sell. It was super rare, super pricey. It was fucking awkward. There was no analog. Like it was
digitally you had to hold it like this. Like you're driving.
Imagine a giant fucking...
I'm picturing Wario playing it, dude. Like, cause he's the W King. He's like, making a face, like pushing all the buttons.
Well, here's my thing. That's not fair. What if they could have done that for Throwkill? They could have made it like the Gimp's face or something.
They could have. His face is the controller, and you can push on his eyes to make it move.
You can push on his eyes and the ball gag in his mouth.
Yep.
That's analog.
That's like dark. I don't know if that's... We don't want to get political.
Yeah, we don't like getting political. But anyway, it was a W. It didn't sell well. I think the game's pretty popular. The Wu-Tang game was pretty popular.
I would say the game took an L, but it was a W controller.
Well, guess what?
They did there?
Fuzzdork didn't make a website about it.
That's true. And if Fuzzdork didn't make it, then we're not really promoting it.
Yeah, we here only promote Fuzzdork fan sites, even though we're not going to tell you what the website is.
Material.
We're not telling you to donate.
Even though he promises that the fatalities are all actually mortal, the person does die, and that it's not just implied they die. When she rubs her belly and farts and burps, it is actually
that's your favorite one.
I can't stop thinking about that. It was hilarious.
I guess another thing that stole it is Super Smash Brothers.
Oh shit! Are you gonna do that, dude? That's a Nintendo.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking throw Nintendo into this. Isn't a Nintendo podcast.
Hold on. A lot of people from Nintendo follow this podcast. This is really upsetting me. There's a guy named Hideko Matsui who follows this podcast. He's a higher up in Nintendo. You can look it up. He's a management material. He used to work for Banana Republic, and he applied for a higher level job, and he got it. And he segued that management to Nintendo management. Anyway, he's a big fan of the podcast, and I think if you trash talk his company and say they stole something for Smash Brothers. He might get fired. So I don't want to be a part of this. This is all you. Go ahead.
Okay, this is all me. So we can edit this part out. We can just take you out of the episode. But I think this is bullshit, you know? And I'm saying it like Wario, like, wah, bullshit. Because this started being made, Super Smash Bros. Started being made in 1998.
He was folding clothes for Banana.
Yeah. Thrill Kill was already done in 98. Super Smash Bros. Was like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's steal it. So the next year, Super Smash Bros. Came out with the same kind of life meter. Like you build it up and you do a finisher. 4 players. There's a GIMP in that too. I'm pretty sure that's like the final boss. Yeah, it's shitty because everyone thinks Nintendo fucking reinvented the wheel. And guess what? The devil did.
They stole the wheel from the devil.
Yo, praise Satan.
You know the meme that says, "Hey Jesus, take the wheel"?
Yeah.
It's really like, "Hey devil, I'm taking your wheel."
Hey devil, take the W controller from Wu-Tang.
Exactly. Hey devil, play the GIMP controller.
Yeah.
Well,
we're not here to, I just wanted to shortly talk about this. We're not a Nintendo podcast. We're not sponsored by Nintendo.
Plug your any of your microphones you have in. Just tighten them up. Just real quick. This is just for you. For everyone at home, tighten up your headphones because the next segment is really good. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about saving your virginity for marriage. A thing we kind of do here on the podcast is like we talk about things that are important to us. I know this is a little bit of a segue. This is not sponsored. I honestly just think
who would it be sponsored by?
The people who play video games.
Okay.
Anyway, what we're trying to do is maybe save your virginity for video games. Have you ever thought of that? A V for V. We're calling it.
Oh yeah, virginity games.
Yeah, virginity games. So it's virginity for video games.
Okay.
I think if you're in a relationship with a woman enough, you do a thing with them. I don't know if that's your thing. Like, we don't get into that here on this podcast. We don't get political. Maybe you save your virginity for a certain video game.
Yeah, I respect that. You saved yours because for Thrill Kill, you put the sticker on your PlayStation.
Put the sticker on the PlayStation, and it never happened. So
so you never lost your virginity.
I'm still wearing a bridesmaid's dress every night, and I'm not. I do. It's what I go to bed in. It feels comfortable at this point.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, people don't understand why I'm doing it, but it's symbolic. Like, I was ready for Thrill Kill. I was ready for a marriage night. You know what I was going to do with that controller? Who knows? What was I going to do with those characters? Who knows? It was going to get wild, crazy. It's none of their business, is my thing.
It's really, speaking of, that's actually a perfect segue into something I wanted to finish this episode with. Please. You just said it's none of their business. I think it's funny how this game was technically controversial, but nowadays everyone complains about everything. Everyone thinks everything's controversial. Like back then in Thrill Kill, one of the finishers is you're eating somebody's face, right?
Yeah. Eating it
like in 1997, the original Grand Theft Auto already came out. And in Grand Theft Auto, you can have the option to shoot people. Like, you can do that. In Thrill Kill, your option is to fight other people to get out of hell. That's fine. But in Thrill Kill, in Grand Theft Auto, you can actively go out of your way to shoot people. But nobody complained about that. Nobody, they banned it, but nobody.
I was going to say, they did complain about it. It was actually quite a big hullabaloo. Let's not downplay that. I understand. It was like banned in individual countries, but good.
It didn't get canceled, is my point.
You're right. Now, I think this boils down to studioism, dude.
Well, I think it's really annoying.
EA bought it and was like, I'm not dealing with it. I'm EA. Boom.
I get it. But what was controversial then is obviously tame now, but now everything's controversial. Like, for example, nowadays, people think it's controversial if you have a gay person in your game.
Yeah. Oh, great. Hollywood's trying to punch that out. Or how about a big character has a big sexualized butt, like Tracer in Overwatch?
Or what's the other
hilarious. It's like, what's another?
Or if somebody has like, if somebody puts their own
big boobs. Final Fantasy VII, her boobs. Oh my God! If I can talk about her for like a week, I'm agreeing with you.
No, I know you're serious. Like that was actual controversy, and that's insane. It's not controversial when everything's controversial.
I agree with you.
People that complain about these things
Like Dr. Faustus is eating someone's face with his bear claw faces and like performing surgery on you to give you things you didn't know you wanted.
And
like
people are complaining about butt sizes right now.
I agree.
Or that the most recent game is The Last of Us. People complain that so the creators put like their own like SJW beliefs into it. And I'm like, that's not controversy. If you disagree with it, doesn't. It's
like,
not
who cares?
like, yeah, who the fuck
Here's
cares?
what I'll say to you, and this is what makes it weird, and what video games has kind of evolved. And this is going to be weird, but maybe because the graphics were so bad, everything was so rudimentary, that you could get away with more. Like, I don't know, like, you could rip a dude's heart out of his chest, but as long as it looked like a fucking circle spinning with red drops, like, who cares? If you fast forward to, like, now, like, the graphics are so good that it actually looks like you're ripping a human heart out of a human chest, and, like, maybe a 12-year-old can play that. Like, I do think there's a difference. And so I will say there is more room for controversy. Whether or not I agree with it or not, like, maybe we take a few minutes. Maybe the boobs are so big and the women look so friggin' gorgeous, and you were telling me that you had posters of her all over your room.
I heard that
the new Tippa,
in the Final Fantasy remake, Cloud was actually supposed to be a boob.
Are you serious? Because also, I know you printed out how many chocobos?
7. For Final Fantasy 7.
7.
For 7.
It's ridiculous. But you did it on the remake because their buttocks, as we'll call it, was so realistic in the game, and the graphics are so good that like people can actually, I don't know, they can imagine themselves in sexual scenarios with these type things.
With chocobos,
Listen, and listen, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to do anything about it. I don't have a chocobo in the race. just a joke, folks. But seriously, I really think your gold chocobo is friggin' fantastic. She's bent over. She has kind of like that skirt on. She's looking back at you with her neck.
Yeah, I'm confused why a chocobo is wearing a skirt, but I don't.
Well, I think it's kind of like part of the fun.
Like I want it to be human, but I don't.
Yeah, okay. A little bit. You got a little both. But like, if this happened in an older game and
I get what you're saying. I agree.
Was so low, like it doesn't matter.
I agree with your assessment. I get what you're saying.
Like if Pac-Man was fucking shooting another Pac-Man, no one cares. If like a video game now where people look like real people are like cutting each other in the throat with a knife, like there's a difference. I'll give them that.
But that's not what people are upset about. People are upset about just people being gay in games.
Well, I can't. No, I agree with you.
That's my point. Like, people aren't upset at violence anymore. People moved on from violence because they're just like, oh, violence.
Well, they do focus on the physical aspects, like the boobs, the butt thing. Like,
so they have to. Yeah.
But the whole gay character thing, or like they forced this character onto us, is a funny meme. It's a little bit forced.
It's too much.
Imagine if you were forced on Dr. Faustus, who like replaces his jaw with people. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. What if you told Dr. Faustus to brush his teeth? He can't.
You're not gonna.
He doesn't
live in big plaque.
Yeah. Listen, we got to end the episode.
Okay, let's end the episode because honestly, I feel like we've been interrupted twice. I don't know. It just feels like that. I don't know.
So that's Thrill Kill. R.I.P.
It's funny because can I say my piece? Just real quick. Like that was the game that was meant for me. I put the sticker on my PlayStation.
You put the sticker on your PlayStation, yeah.
I might be the only one in the world who did it. Maybe there's hundreds out there who did it.
If you honestly, next time you go over your parents'
game,
somehow
I'm gonna literally try and find it because it felt like a personal attack on me when it got canceled. And it's because I put the sticker on my PlayStation. Like I didn't put any stickers on anything.
Yeah,
this was it.
Nobody did that. You're the loser.
I did it. And it got canceled on the 98% time. Like, why do that to me? Like, even if I didn't love the game, even if it didn't change my life, just let me have it. Like, I put the sticker on the lid.
We're calling a call to arms. This is the final thing I'm going to say. We're calling a call to arms. If anyone has an illegal copy of Thrill Kill,
that I don't have to do anything for.
Send us links.
Easy.
Send us all the links.
And if your name is Fuzzdork, we're literally putting a cease and desist. You can't.
Yeah, we're restraining order. Yeah.
Restraining order. This is over. You've been messaging us too much.
We talked about a lot of things. We talked about Thrill Kill. We talked about Fuzzdork. We talked about mustaches.
We talked about Fizzdork, his arch nemesis.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's another episode. So the R.I.P. Thrill Kill. I hope
one day.
I hope one day they actually release it in some degree. I don't know if they ever will.
They're never going to. It's been too long. But anyway.
Yeah. All right.
The polygons we never got kind of will be left in our wake of remembrance.
Yeah. What he said. So till next time, everybody.
Hey.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for tuning in. Before he said thanks for listening, thanks for tuning in.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to take a cue out of the commercial for Bone Storm that we talked about. Because in the commercial, Santa Claus says, buy me Bone Storm or go to hell. So I'm going to say, buy me Thrill Kill or go to hell.
I like it.
Game over, everybody. See you later.
Game over, guys.